They say that customers will turn into friends before your friends turn into customers. You know what I mean?
That's a great way to put
That's kind
that.
of profound.
I mean,
That is profound.
I've met great people through doing
Okay,
business.
philosopher over here.
Everybody like.
Munhawk did not want a black bar. They just didn't want us there. I was there yesterday, right? I was selling some extra equipment that I had to a couple of my business partners. They called the police on me twice in 15 minutes. Yesterday. I've owned the building for almost 2 years. They said it was suspicious activity and suspicious people on the property. Everybody knows I'm Jay.
I said it ain't yours.
Yeah.
You can pull up in a helicopter. Go, but it's a 2018. Go got leather.
So I consider myself. Hey. Welcome back to the Rich Room Live. My name is John Bettis. You may not know me yet, but you will. And I got an incredible group of friends here that we want to talk about how their stories can help you and help me and you know, give us a little insight on life. So I want to start with one to my left, great friend of mine, John Kirk. John is in transportation. He's a mogul in the city. And even more than that, he's an incredibly great guy.
Thank you.
Incredibly great guy.
Appreciate
and I don't know why I'm stumbling over my words and shit. Just my first drink.
Hey, that's
my first damn drink, but it ain't my last. So to my right, I got Jamaya Freeman. Now, Jamaya is a chef extraordinaire. She worked at a restaurant that we had called Savoy. That's where I initially met her. But she's an investor. She's in real estate now. She just purchased a building. And I want to hear all about this because I'm also in real estate. So I want to hear about you, what you're doing, what you want to do in 5-10 years and all that. I want to hear about you in your life. You know what I mean? And why I wanted you here. That's what I want them to hear. I know, but I want them to hear. And then to my far right, listen, my man, not a rapper, formerly known as like Prince. This is my man, Owey. He's a music mogul, entrepreneur, and he is one of the guys that early on when I moved into Pittsburgh, I met this guy and we clicked. We talked music, we talked money, we talked management, we talked everything, and
we talk women.
We always talk because I talk that professionally. That's what I do professionally. So and he has a story about on his way up on his climb up the ladder in music and reaching the level of success that he has. He told me one very interesting thing, and I'm gonna start with you, man. You guys seen the podcast? Have you seen this? We're bubbling right now.
Yeah.
We're bubbling. We're bubbling, right?
Yeah.
So and I handpicked you guys, and I'm always curious to find out, like, when I called you, like, what'd you think? Were you like nervous? Were you like, I don't want to be on John's damn podcast? Like John, what did you think when I hit you? Because we go way back.
I mean, I'm excited. I'm a little nervous. I never did nothing like this. So, this is my first podcast. And it's a good idea, man. I mean, sit in the room, smoke cigars, talk shit.
And cuss.
You know what I mean? Learn about each other, cuss.
That's it, man. Yeah. And I think through that, by you telling your story, me telling my story, it's inspirational. Because I say it all the time. We underestimate and downplay who we are and the success that we have, because in the world you don't want to come out with your chest out all the time like, hey, I'm this person. But I think by downplaying yourself, you really put yourself in a mindset to like not congratulate yourself and not celebrate your win, because we all have losses.
I agree.
You know what I mean? But if you're not celebrating wins, it make it even harder.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So when I hit you like, Jay, I need you.
I'm with it, my man. I come through, do what we got to do.
Good.
Yeah, of course.
So Jamaya, and we just saw each other too. We just saw. So what was you thinking?
I was like, hell yeah, I'm doing it. I mean, we Savoy family.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are.
So this is comfortable. This is family
Good.
talking. This is, as much work as we put into that food truck.
Yeah, tell me about
what. Me and you was
what?
stuck
to what?
Yeah.
And having a hard time finding people to work and to drive that damn thing.
Man, the road maps we had to put together. Can't go across this bridge.
Wait. you're smoking this great cigar. Where's your cigar?
Right here.
Because you
my lighter gave out that you.
Damn, that's Jasmine's fault. Listen, anything that goes wrong, just blame Jasmine Webster. She's our talent coordinator. She knows I'm sexy as well. She says it all the time. She says it all the time. She tells me all the time.
Sorry, Owey.
No, I saw good, yeah.
So Owey, as she's sparking back up,
yeah.
You tell me when we talked, and I told you I needed you on there. What was your first thought?
I just be happy people want to talk, bro. People want to hear me at this point in my life. Because there's a lot of people who don't even get the call. You know, some people ain't even interested in what they got going on. So that's a blessing within itself. So I like talking.
You like talking? You like to be heard.
I like talking shit, yeah. Because people be sneak dissing me, bro. So that's how I get my licks back in.
I like that. I like that. So I got a saying, man, that I have a couple of offices, and both offices is Frank Sinatra.
Yeah.
And his quote is, "The best revenge is massive success."
Oh yeah.
Not just succeeding, massive success. You don't have to say a word.
Be hurt.
The haters, see you, when they see you pull up, they're like,
that ain't his. They gonna say it ain't yours.
Yeah.
You gonna pull up in a helicopter. They'll be like, it's a 2018. Go got leather.
So I consider myself a professional shitter on her.
Yeah. Sure.
That's my goal because we all know it's just it's nothing.
Yeah.
But when the outsider or the people who hate or say negative things, when they see it, it gets to them.
Yeah,
it gets to them.
Like you flashy or something, but this is just normal.
It's just what we do.
Yeah.
They look at you. Listen, we got a ton of haters.
Yeah, I already know.
You know what I mean? And you know what? We're dedicating this minute right now
to the haters.
Thank you.
Yeah,
we appreciate you.
Yeah, don't
keep hating.
Don't feed the birds.
So back to you, Owey, man. Now, tell me about you. So you said you are no longer rapping.
Yeah, I'm done with the music.
You're done with it?
Yeah.
You know, I'm a former rapper.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I never told you that.
Oh, you ain't never told me that.
I never told you about that, man.
Yeah, I got to check you out.
You got to check me out.
Post something up.
Yeah, I'm going to pull it up. I'm going to show you, man. I'm going to show you. So I had a group. Me and my guy was called Gang.
Matter of fact, you did tell me that. You did, yeah, you did. Yeah. You did tell me that.
So listen, it's a new wrinkle to that story.
Yeah.
So back in April, a cat named Big Hit just came. He just came home, put out an album with his son, Hit Boy.
Oh yeah, I know Big Hit.
Yeah. So he sampled one of my songs.
Oh yeah,
dude. So it's my voice.
Oh,
the whole song.
What song?
It's called Murderer.
Okay.
It's called Murderer.
Yeah, I like Big Hit.
Yeah, man. They did. Hey, listen, they did the song justice.
Yeah,
they talked to us, and that's all right. We definitely want to get hit on. We definitely want to see you.
Yeah,
but it's all right.
He replied back in the DM if you hit him up.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit him.
Oh yeah,
I'm gonna hit him. I'm gonna hit him.
Yeah, I like him.
So tell me, what's the transition?
I'm just trying to be behind the scenes more. I feel like I had my run, and rap is like a young man sport. So it's like 25 to like 17.
Right.
So I just want to get out the way. I never wanted to be the old dude that's hanging on or still trying to compete with the young dudes. Like I had my time. I made my money. I had good memories.
Right.
It's daytime now.
So would you be opposed to touring?
Yeah, I would tour for sure.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I would still tour, but like making new albums, I probably won't.
No new.
I might make a song here and there,
right.
Or make a song for like if I want to shoot movies, so I'll make a song for my soundtrack.
Okay.
But that's about it. Like I don't want to be like a mainstream artist.
So is the deal a label? Is it?
Well, I still got my label.
You got your label, okay.
Yeah, but
so you're working with different artists.
Yeah, I'm just picky on who I deal with because they want you to put up all the money and they don't want to do the work. And rap is like throwing money down a wishing well.
Really?
Yeah, because
how so?
Because you ain't guaranteed for this artist to pop. Then a lot of them is on drugs. They're carrying guns. They might go to jail. They too much of a risk.
Right.
It's like a high risk type of thing. A lot of them ain't really hustlers, so they don't know how to get money.
So we see that, you know what I mean? But it's interesting to hear that.
Yeah.
Because, from the outside looking in, you're like, man, why are they?
There's too much shenanigans that's taking over the music.
Yeah.
There's no, the going viral is more important than making a hit.
Right.
And that don't work for me.
It don't work.
Yeah, because that's like fool's gold.
Right.
Yeah.
Because, you dump all this money in.
Yeah, it only lasts for a couple, you only go viral for a day or two.
Man.
But your song could last for years.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
So they put more energy into the bullshit,
right,
than the music. Yeah.
So how do you pick these guys, man?
Well, I let them pick themselves. I I give them small tasks to do.
Okay.
And if they don't complete the task, I cut them off.
Then you know they're not serious.
Yeah. But if they complete the task, I just keep giving them more and more truckload to do. And whoever win. But you just can't, because some of the most talented people are mentally strange, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
well, that's where the talent comes from.
Yeah. So it's like, it's hard to deal with them. So you gotta understand the person. So I like to tap into them, ask them questions about them, like what make them vulnerable. Like I said, that song you heard, I was vulnerable. A lot of niggas don't want to admit they going through a hard time, or admit they girl got fucked, or admit they money. They don't want to admit that. They don't want to admit that. But that's, to me, them is the best songs because it make you human. Yeah. And when you got money and you famous, people at this think you just don't nothing bother you. Yeah. But we all know most of the most of the people who famous get high and do coke and shit because they trying to cope with.
Yeah, they try to cope. Yeah. They try to push it down.
Push it away. Yeah. So that's I like when people vulnerable, you know, because everybody don't got money. Yeah. I mean, niggas will never ride foreign cars in their life. Right. You know what I mean? But everybody done been broke and know what it feel like.
Everybody understands that.
So
that's dope, man.
Yes, I like that kind of music now.
So do you have any artists right now bubbling that?
Well, there's a few guys that I like, but I don't even want to put them out there right now because they ain't proved they worth yet.
They have tasks to finish. Yeah, they got tasks to.
Then they get rewarded back in the name drop.
I love it. I love that, man. I love that. Yeah. Well, listen, man. You know, I want to tell you here, you're more than welcome when you make the selection.
Oh yeah,
when the guy put the work in. Let's talk to him.
Bring them out.
Yeah, I definitely want to talk to him.
And sometimes I like to put them in a room full of rich people just to see how they act. Yeah. You know, just to see if they'll embarrass you or
see how they act.
Because if they see somebody that got 100 million, they might run off on me to go get up under them.
Yeah.
You know, that's a test you got to put them through too.
Yeah, we got to bring them to the rich room. We got to bring them to the rich room. And by the way, the rich room does not mean that we're all rich. Yeah. Financially. Yeah. It does mean that we're rich in relationships. Rich in life experiences,
culture,
and culture, and all of those things that make us who we are outside of money. Because money comes and goes. You get it, you lose it. You know what I mean? You earn it, you pay somebody else out. We already know that. You know what I mean? But I think more importantly for us, it's really, 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 really all about friendships, networking, and the people you know, the people you keep around. You know what I mean? Because that's a true sign of who you are. Mm-hmm. So Jamaya, tell me about you. Tell me about outside of this food truck that we labored over.
So, you know, I just during COVID, I revamped a business concept that I started in college, which was Dining with Divas, personal chef services and catering, because people couldn't get out to experience premium dining. So we took it to your door, meals to go. And so excellent. Well, I'll let the people speak.
Okay, all right.
But so we actually had delivery drivers and a whole system, and we took superior dining to people's door, and that's how I built the money for the equity for the investment. So I also worked with Duquesne University's Small Business Development Center. A guy named Dawn helped me out, and also Chatham College's Women Entrepreneurship Program. Wow. Okay. So together, and also Tierney Richards played a major part from the URA because she thought that she would be part of the investment team. So the three of us together worked together to develop the business plan, and that's how Jay's Juke Joint came about. And it's so crazy, and this is why I tell people, if you're serious about really starting something, buy a laptop and dedicate that notebook, that pen, and that laptop to that thing. Every day, wake up and add something to it. So I had the Facebook page and the book on Jay's Juke Joint before I even had a realtor.
Really?
So by the time I got the realtor and we started looking for the business,
it was already a thing.
It was already, people were waiting to see, you know, and that's how, thank you. And we ended up in Munhall, which Tierney Richards at that point had to drop off because URA does not invest outside of the city. Right. So then Bridgeway Capital, who, shout out to Aaron Aldrich.
Oh, that's my boy.
That's my guy too. The bomb. So Aaron was like, not only will we bridge it, but we will cover it.
Wow.
So we found a building, and it was formerly Pido's Pub. Okay. Right? Pido's Pub had been around for 50 years. Yeah. But it was no blacks allowed.
Wow. Oh, wow.
And John Phillips bought it right before COVID. And he only had it open. He named it 40.4 because that's the longitude and latitude of where it is. A lot of people thought it was meant other things, but that's actually was the coordinates.
It's right there by the post office, right?
It's actually on Ravine Street, like down to the cut off of A, like right at the Sal's Pizza. You make a right and go all the way down. So I purchased that, and I basically shut 40.4 down and changed it to Jay's Juke Joint. So when I bought 40.4, I bought the real estate, I bought the business, and I also bought the assets.
Okay.
So I took what I wanted from the business as far as vendors and connections, and then I closed that business and turned it into Jay's Juke Joint, which became a bar and restaurant in Munhall. So that's kind of how I jumped into the bar ownership kind of swing of things.
I love that. I love
Thank you.
Man, and you showed dedication. You started with just a dream, a hope.
During COVID,
yeah,
I was like, I'm never going back to work for anybody else. I'm going to work for myself.
I love that.
I just put one foot, put one foot in front of the other, and things just started to just blossom.
Man, so the URA is a great organization.
Absolutely.
As well as Bridgeway.
Bridgeway,
and Sean, those are the guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they are really out to help small businesses.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? And they put you through their program. Did you have to go through their program as well?
Bridgeway's program?
Yeah.
No.
So you were already ready.
Because I had a 4-year degree in my field. I had worked in my field. I had already kind of did
all the preliminary things that they trained for.
True. Okay. So once the opportunity came up, the funding was in place. I had the equity money. I actually would travel up here to the DoubleTree and bartend at night. To
stack money.
To save money to put with my equity.
Man.
Absolutely. Every night I would come up here and work. This is where the money was.
Yeah. You gotta go. Hey, you gotta follow.
Hey.
And wherever it's at.
Yeah. I was like, I'm going to Cranberry every night. Right. and that's how and then, you know, we started booming. It was like, but there was a lot of they called the police on us 2-3 times a day, every single day.
Really?
Oh.
Every single day.
Why?
Yeah, why?
Munhall did not want a black bar. They just didn't want us there. I was there yesterday, right? I was selling some extra equipment that I had to a couple of my business partners. They called the police on me twice in 15 minutes.
Yesterday?
Yesterday. I've owned the building for almost 2 years. They said it was suspicious activity and suspicious people on the property. Everybody knows I'm Jay. Yeah. And they called the police on me twice in 15 minutes.
Wow.
There's a little path behind my business. It's called Black Way. It's not even, I don't even know if it's paved now.
Right.
But that was the way that blacks had to walk because you couldn't walk the main drag.
Black Way.
So purchasing Pitos was a big thing.
That's huge.
They were like.
That's probably why they're messing with you.
Exactly.
Right, yeah.
Exactly.
Wow.
Yeah.
So what's the plan to overcome that?
So the worst thing that could have happened. July of last year, some guy he came into my establishment with a wedding party. Something had happened in the streets. He went live. And the people that was looking for him waited for him to come outside.
Wow.
And killed him in the street.
Really?
Shot 3 other people, 2 on the outside. Wow. Shot through the building and hit a woman standing next to me that I was having a conversation with. After that, the politicians, the media, everybody, the mayor, they said this is and they told me all it takes is one shooting.
Yeah.
It didn't, nobody said you can't operate anymore.
Yeah.
But we had to change the way we did things, right?
Sure.
So they kind of pressed Bridgeway Capital, who pulled $85,000 for the cost of our license from the escrow account and wouldn't give it to me. Because they tried to stop the business from moving forward. So in January, I locked it up. I put the locks on it, and I kind of just went back and started working again to kind of gain my sense of, sometimes you got to step back from the picture and look at it to see it clearly, right? And at this point, I really want to open back up and do it differently.
Yeah.
Do it differently.
Yeah. So now differently meaning not different crowd, but just
different crowd, older, classy it up a bit.
Right. Was it a younger crowd or was it a pet center type?
It was we had different things on different nights for different people. Yeah. We tried to cater to everyone, a little bit of everything.
Wow. What you should do, you should pay one of them cops to do a detail.
You know, I got that.
Cause they ain't gonna mess their money up now.
That's what I said. A lot of people said hire up an off-duty Mohawk cop to work your door. And I said that makes so much sense. But that's the type of clarity you get when you step out of it. Because while I was in there, I was like, well,
I don't need them.
Black-owned security team, Black-owned, you know what I mean? Trying to support the community. Like, okay, we're giving opportunities, but it just didn't. It just,
And you still can. It's like those are the little tweaks you're tweaking. You always got to look at the business. You always got to tweak it. You got to assess where you are.
Right.
You know, and you got to look at what is going to be the most beneficial thing for you moving forward.
Right.
Whether that's hiring a detail, whether that's looking at the hours of operation and all of those things. So I'm excited, man. I'm excited for what's to come for you.
Right. And so now I got these 3 parking lots in this 3,300 square foot building, and I'm like, what am I doing with it? You know what I mean?
And you got to go. It's time to go.
And if a cop is there, they ain't gonna be doing all that.
And it'll stop those phone calls to the police and got them coming back and forth all day. Yeah.
Yeah, because he'll be there.
He'll be there.
He'll be there. That's dope, man. So listen, whatever we can do, me personally, the Rich Room Live, if we want to come back and talk about it, I would love to maybe come down and shoot from there. I love it, man. We definitely want to support that for you. But that'll be dope. Because that's what it's about.
Right.
That's what it's about.
Right.
Now, Jay, man, so we got the former rapper, the music mogul, real estate investor extraordinaire, chef, food truck owner, and now she's rebranding, she's reestablishing herself in Munhall. Now I want to talk about you, man. I want to talk about you. First of all, you brought me a great steak, man. A great steak.
It's Cuba's finest, right?
One of Cuba's.
Straight from Cuba too, right from Cuba. So.
Right, and I know you said you had just went over.
Yeah, great trip, man.
Man, I've never been.
You need to go. You need to go, man. It makes you put your life in perspective.
Really,
because the people out there have nothing.
Right,
and we're over here, so spoiled,
fat,
spoiled.
Right,
they got nothing, and they're just happy.
And they're still happy.
No phones, nothing. Happy.
No phones.
No, you don't got no service over there.
No cell service?
No, only on Wi-Fi. Right. Or you got to get like a VPN or something like that if you want to be able to talk. Or AT&T will charge you like $2,000. I got an $800 bill for 2 days out there. So.
That's old. Dude. That's like the '90s, early 2000s, where you get a long distance bill.
It's nice though, because when can you live without a phone?
Yeah, you get detached from society.
Yeah, and you take everything in and you appreciate. You know, the beauty of the architecture and the kids playing in the plaza and the good food and all that. You just looking around. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's cool.
Man. So no cell phone service. So that means that, like you said, you gotta deal with yourself. You gotta deal with people in front of you.
Yeah. You got
no outside influences.
Make do. You can't be on social media the whole time. You're actually enjoying life.
Man,
I mean?
I'm sure some people would just die now on social media.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. No, it was nice and relaxing,
man.
Yeah. How long was you there?
We was there for 4 days.
Oh,
for good 4 days, man. It was beautiful.
So did you fly into like Havana?
Yeah, we flew to Miami, then Miami to Havana.
Man. Yeah. I didn't even know it was okay for us to go back to Cuba.
A lot of people don't. They still don't know. But yeah, we're cool. We're
cool. Yeah.
Obama lifted the embargo.
Yeah, but I thought that when Trump took office, he shut it down.
Yeah, he did something. I forget what he did, but he did something. But now, we're
back up.
Yeah, we're good.
We back up.
Yeah, we got to take a trip over there, man.
Yes, sir.
Smoke some cigars.
Especially, I mean, if for nothing else, the cigars.
Yeah, and bring something back too.
They expensive over there.
It depends on the cigar. You know, certain stuff is normal price, but there's some expensive ones.
Yeah,
and they charge the American price if you want.
Oh, do they?
Yeah, they tax you.
They tax you. They see you coming.
Not in the factory, like the Partagas factory we went to, and you could buy like these little packs of like 5 or whatever. Those are reasonable, but if you go to like a actual store that sells boxes,
you're in trouble.
Thousands.
You in trouble. Yeah. They know the work.
Yeah.
They know the value of what they're selling.
There was boxes of cigars for $7,000-$8,000.
$7,000-$8,000.
Wow.
Yeah, there was some special stuff.
For 25 sticks.
Mm-hmm.
Man.
Yeah, it was wild.
Man.
How much they cost her?
I mean, once again, it depends on the cigar, but I mean,
Like the one you got, what would that be?
This one, a box of these, probably like 600 over there. Yeah, so.
Yeah, that's good enough for me.
Yeah,
I like that.
This is a reasonable one.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
So tell me about business, man. Tell me.
You know,
I am one of your customers. First of all,
and I appreciate that.
I am the
very
customer.
much. You are.
Yeah.
You're late a little bit sometimes.
Well,
you don't show up, but when you get there, we're good.
You know what? So I heard a good friend of mine told me that time management is a myth. There's no such thing as time management. What it is personal management, managing yourself.
Yeah.
So clearly, I'm a poor manager of my own time.
No, but you're
Clearly.
a great person and customer, and we enjoy when your Porsches and your Ranges and you guys like doing nice cars like
they like the toys out. Yeah, that's dope.
Yeah,
that's
you
dope.
got some nice stuff. So
man,
yeah.
So outside, so I know that every time I come in your shop, man, I see limos, I see vans, I see sprinters, I see everything, man. Tell me about your business.
So there's actually like two aspects of the business. So the Kirk Livery is the transportation service. So that's mostly funeral service.
Okay.
That's like our bread and butter. Started in 1920. My great grandfather started it.
1920.
Wow.
1920. We've been in business 104 years.
Wow.
Yeah, just 104 years.
Deserves a round of applause.
Thank
you very much.
That's awesome.
Appreciate that. And I'm fourth generation. It's not completely mine, but I pretty much do everything. Like my dad's kind of.
Your dad?
He's kind of chilling right now. Right. He's relaxing. My mom does a lot. She's a hustler, man. That's where I get it from.
That's where you get it from?
Yeah, she don't never stop. She'll run circles around anybody. I'm 70. Well, I can't tell you right.
Right.
But yes, that's where I got it from. But that, and then we got the auto detailing business. I started that from doing $20 car washes for the drug dealers in the neighborhood.
Really?
Honestly, yeah, I swear to God. I had a couple friends I knew tell all the hustlers in the neighborhood, come over, get their cars washed.
$20.
$20, $25 car washes. That was in like 07,
wow.
06.
You've been doing this a long time.
Yeah, it'll be 18 years in February. That's what's up. Yeah.
That's dope.
That's really how I got on. Yeah, there's a couple of people that were instrumental in that.
$20 car wash.
Yeah. Now it's I ain't gonna tell my prices, but they're not cheap anymore.
I can attest that they are not $20.
No, they're not. They're not $20. I'm not the most expensive, and I'm not the cheapest, but
No, and you do an incredible job, though.
Thank you.
An incredible job.
Thank you. I appreciate
I'm overdue right now.
Yeah,
I'm way overdue.
I'm sure that bill might be heavy.
Yeah, the bill's gonna be heavy.
That one might be heavy.
You know what it is? It's the damn Rich Room Live, man. I'm here all the time. I'm fighting with Amanda and Jasmine. Man, it's horrible over here right now. No, it's good, man.
Nah, it looks good, man.
So tell me about life too, man. Tell me, you just bought and redeveloped a beautiful spot that I'm trying to get to.
Yeah, so that's been like my project for the last 2 years. It's a fire station, and next door is where they kept the hay and the horses. So I got a chance to buy that building from some longtime friends in the neighborhood that knew my grandfather and my father and everybody.
Wow. Relationships, man.
Yeah, man. They came to me. Well, they came to my father first. Asked him if he had any interest, and he don't care. He's done working for the most part. He's like, nah, but my son might. So I bought that and completely gutted it. 2 years of stress and decisions, but man, I'm happy with it. I'm really happy with it. Yeah, I did everything how I wanted to. Spared no expense. You know what I mean?
I can't wait to get there.
Yeah, you need to come down. We should shoot one of these here.
Listen,
too,
I promise you, we will shoot the Rich Room Live at your spot.
Yeah, it'll be good, man.
That's the next.
I'd love for you to come down.
Hey,
you appreciate fly shit, and I got some fly shit.
I can't wait.
Yeah,
I can't wait. We are taking the Rich Room on the road. We're probably gonna shoot. You're gonna shoot at your spot. We're gonna shoot in Detroit, Atlanta. So we're putting these plans together right now because there's so many people that we want to reach, man. You know what I mean? And right now we're exclusive to Pittsburgh, but come next month, October, November, we're everywhere, man.
Yeah.
So everybody can get a chance to experience the Rich Room. We tell their story. Yeah. So that's I'm excited about that, man. So guys, I got a question. With everything you do, when you look at young entrepreneurs, or you look at just someone that's hitting a stumble in life, and they're ready to go to the next step, or they're looking for some type of encouragement, like what would you tell a person who is you 5 years ago? What type of words would you give them right now?
Keep going, and don't expect the people that support you is the people that you think is supposed to support you.
Right.
God is going to send you the people that are going to
Right.
support you, and it's never the people that you think are
Really?
supposed to support
Never.
you.
Hey,
That's
it's never the friends and family.
Never. It's always
Right.
going to be some people you don't even know
Yeah.
and never expected it from.
Who can see your value?
Absolutely.
Because when you have friends and family, they just know you here.
Yeah.
They know you that you're here. But when you move over here, they still are looking at you
like you go,
they get mad that sometimes that you're up
Oh,
and they're like, you know,
100%.
they start hating.
100%.
Or don't want to support you until you make it.
Right.
Facts.
Right.
Then they want to jump on the that's cousin.
Or you get the call. I don't even answer the call.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
When they say that customers will turn into friends before your friends turn into customers. You know what I mean?
That's a great way to put that.
That's kind of profound.
I mean,
That is profound.
I've met great people through doing
Okay,
business.
philosopher over here.
Everybody, like, you know.
Wow, customers will turn into friends before your friends turn into customers. Wow, that's dope.
Oh, yeah.
That's dope. So, Owey, what do you say?
It's basically what she said. I just always tell niggas it's always sharks in the water, bro.
Right.
You gotta swim.
You gotta swim.
You gotta
swim fast.
Yeah.
You gotta swim.
It's always gonna be sharks in the water, so it's gonna be always something that's trying to eat you, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you just gotta keep thugging. I done been up, down, 100 times.
Mhm.
You feel me? They don't know. I be on the road, niggas don't call, be like, you eat, you cool.
Right. They don't.
But they'll be like, oh, I need I'm gonna call you right back.
Man,
You feel me?
so I don't take those calls. At 6 o'clock, my phone goes on focus.
Yeah.
6 o'clock, and if I see a number I don't know, I'm not answering.
Yeah.
I see a number that I know that I haven't seen in a while, I'm not answering.
You already know what it is.
I already know what it is.
Yeah.
Or I get the text, the call me text.
They hit you with the yo. That's the
Yeah,
thing. Yo.
that's what see. I get call me
Yeah.
because call me means
I need
call
Let me
me.
explain.
Let me explain something.
SOS, huh?
Right, because it's easier. It's easier when you call them, like,
Yeah.
because you called me, so this is what I want.
Yeah.
As opposed
But
to
that's what
call
they
you
do
in
now.
action.
They'll call you, small talk, and then hang up, then text you like, yo, you think you could?
Oh, by the way.
You
Oh,
know,
by the way.
By the way. By the way.
Well,
Yeah.
you should have said that when you called.
Yeah.
You could have saved 10 minutes. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah,
my fucking
set
life.
note.
Yeah, exactly. I could have helped you out early. I could have helped you with the note early.
Man.
So Jay, what do you say, man? So to that person who is aspiring to be where you are, or where Owey is, or where Jamaya is, like what words of advice would you give them? How do you inspire them or motivate them?
It's just like they said, man. Just don't give up, man. There's been times I want to give up. Just keep going.
Just keep going.
Keep going, man. Hard work, man. Hard work is what got me where I'm at right now. Every single day I put work in.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I feel lazy if I'm not working.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's my advice. You could take it or
We be in the gym about to go home. You be like, let's do one more.
Yeah, we work out
like Randy Savage.
Do one more. I'm like,
Him and
bro,
Jay
what? I
Rook,
don't
man.
even feel that.
Like why, man? I'm in the gym like, why? I'm already sexy. I did that. I'm here. I'm here. Why do I gotta do one more rep? I don't get it.
It's that one rep, man. That's how the changes.
That last rep puts you over.
Yeah.
So I got a quote, man, by Lucille Ball, right?
Yeah.
You know Lucille.
Mhm.
I love
I
Lucille.
heard it.
Yeah, that one of her most famous quotes is, if you want to get something done, give it to somebody who's busy, because they won't waste time, right? So that's to your point.
true.
Don't stop.
Yeah.
Because you gotta keep going. And while you're going, everything's coming at you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You got your head down, you're working, but you got this coming at this angle, this coming, and you keep going.
Yeah.
You keep going. You know what I mean? If you're busy, I prefer to work with people who are busy. You know what I mean? Because they're gonna get it done. They're not gonna sit on it and wait. It's just gonna get done and out. You know what I mean?
And they're used to that shit because they're busy. So let's knock this out and get on to the next.
Yeah, they're
task.
moving in light speed.
Yeah.
And that's my secret. So my secret to success is always working.
Always.
I'm always working. I'm late. I've missed appointments because I have to prioritize. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's the sacrifices, missing time with family that we've all done, and all of those things, because those are the things that you have to do in order to succeed.
Right.
You know, what I say is you have to give everything. You have to give everything.
It won't work if you don't.
Yeah.
You gonna put everything into it. It ain't gonna be great.
Every ounce.
You can't half-ass nothing.
You can't half-ass it. You have to give everything. You know what I mean?
That's where a lot of people fail because they start something
right,
and it's at first it's not jumping like it's supposed to,
and then they quit.
Yeah,
and then they quit, or
they get a new idea and they start that shit for a little
right,
and then
they keep bouncing.
Quit that. I'm like, just stick with something.
Stick
It'll pop. Just keep going.
Yeah, don't go to the next big thing.
Yeah,
just click it.
Focus on what you're good at, man, and just be the best at what you do.
Man, I love that. I love that. So, guys, listen, that's it, man. I want to thank y'all, and I do something for everybody that comes down here, and I've done it a million trillion times, and I'm gonna do it to y'all. Y'all raise y'all glasses, and we shouldn't be toasting with a whole bunch of water, but we are today. We are today. I want to officially welcome y'all to the ritual.
Thank you. Thanks for having me, boy.
Thank you very much. Man, just another one. As promised, dude. You look around. You look around at these 4 chairs, man. You see success stories, and I bet you if you ran up on them on the street, they would not tell you that they're successful at all. You know what I mean? Because the measure of success is different. You know what I mean? Like I want Bill Gates money. I feel like Bill Gates is successful. You know what I mean? But we all are, and we own it. You know what I mean? You own it. But every day you still work because it's not just a one-day thing. You don't just make it like, all right, I made it. I'm going to sleep. No, man.
You need 10 summers of this, bro.
back-to-back summers. Right. So, hey, listen. I hope you got some great information out of this. Reach out to us. Their information will be below. Check us out, man. We really appreciate you guys checking us out. Hey, I want to welcome you to the Rich Room as well. Cheers.
Hey, that was a good one.